Hello everyone. This is your host Toufiq Zohur is speaking now. Welcome to the global viewers who are watching this show. Today our episode number is 198 is starting now. And today our episode title is The Star Poets Talk Show Session 2. Today we have invited two global poets, different part of the world. From Sweden, we have invited poetess Anxhela Ziso. The time she is very much persuasive poet, and the another poetess who is also invited from Uzbekistan. She is Modina Mohammadi-Jayeva. Very soon, hope she will be connect with us. And already Anxhela Ziso is connected with us. So we are starting this program now. Today, it's the 10th January, Wednesday, and it is 9 to 5 p.m. evening in Bangladesh time, and the Sweden time is 5 p.m. afternoon, and the Uzbekistan time is 8 p.m. evening. Thank you very much who are watching this show and who will see after program is over, they will see the recorded line. Thank you very much. We believe and we are also here because we know poetry unites people. And for the future writers who will come to join in writing arena, we are doing this interview show because after 10 to 20 years later, when the people will come to writing, they will find and they will search and see the interview from the YouTube, and they will see that the people who are the senior most from ago 20 to 10, 30 years, what they are thinking thought, what was their philosophy, what was their capacity, what was their imagination in poetry, so that we are doing this interview. And thank you very much, Anxhela Ziso. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, and it's a pleasure for me to be here and start the program with you. And it's every time when I am invited in your program, I'm happy and I appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Really, we feel honored and we are very much glad that you are very busy, but you are find out some time for us from your busiest time. Thank you very much. Now I am going to start this interview show directly, and starting question I am asking you, when did you first start to write?
I started to write when I was child for a program. I presented a program for a child, and I was only 14 years old. There I start. But when I come in Sweden, because I'm from Albania and I living here in Sweden, I start to work in Albania radio here. And my colleagues and my husband said, "Oh, you write so good. Why you don't publish one book?" So I come with my first book, and I start to write when I come here.
Thank you very much for your answer. And we heard that you have started your writing when you were only 14 years old.
Yeah.
That's important issues and important notice for the all people and all the viewers and all the writers, that a writer has started her writing career when she was only 14 years old. Thank you very much. And now I'm asking you the second question. Is poetry for you a hobby, an outlet, a passion, or obsession? What do you think?
It's not only the hobby, it's passion. When you feel happy, when you feel sad, you want to express your emotion. And the best way for me it was to write and or reading, and is often to express yourself. Creative act of writing, use the imagination, emotion, expressive. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really, we are very much happy to hear your answer. Thank you very much. Who is the most influential person in your life as far as writing?
I think in beginning it was my mom because she write song and she like to read, and after it was my husband. She pushed me to write um, and give me more support and encourage me to write and to do and my book. So I think my family is the most important in this
Thank you
life.
very much. We heard that your mother, at first, your mother was a writer and she insists you, that's why you start your writing career. Then your husband, you told
Yeah.
that he also uh, support you for writing, I think, and
Yeah.
your whole family encourage you for writing. That's why you become a writer, right?
My mom is not a writer, but she like reading, and she support me because when I was in the school and start the in TV program for child, she understood that I can write, and she support me to continue with this.
Actually, I am adding another question. What type of TV program you were joined?
I don't
TV program.
hear the
You
question.
told me that your mother understand when you joined in TV program, and then you think
Yeah,
that you. So, what type of TV program was that? Actually, I asked
it
you.
was with activity for child, reading, have some uh, play with the children, song, culture program.
That mean in the different type of children program that was, and you
Yeah,
were joined there.
yeah.
In your
I
early
present the program when the child come. They want to sing. I was the one who present them.
good, great. Uh, are you in your early stage? Are you trying to become a singer?
No, my voice is not so good.
I see.
I can only read and write, but not a singer.
I see. So you are inborn for writing. You are in poetry in all times. Thank you very much. Will you tell us what is the definition of poetry in your thoughts?
Uh, is is the more related to reading, writing, and poetry is often meant to be read and appraised. It can be careful to interpretation. Many poets have crafted to work with attention to the sound and rhymes of the word, making the reading experience important. But absolutely, poetry involves the creative act for writing, and poets use the language in unique and imaginative way to express the emotion. And writing is the foremost artistic expression to all individualism. Sorry, my English is not so good, but I
No,
hope
but you are
you
you
can
are doing very
understand
well. You are
that.
doing very well, and your explanation, your thought, thinking thought about poetry is very much clear for us and also the viewers, I think, who are watching this show. Now this time, I am request you to recite a poem. You please recite your one poem now.
Mm. The sky is dripping. Time screamed from the abyss of suffering. Spit out bile, grieved, then it runs. The wound builds the sky from above. Tears shed endlessly. The earth absorbs everything. It kills with silence. Oh, what a trap it set for man, not for the animal. It is more human than human. He speaks with historical smile. A grief is embroidered, carnivorous plant, has taken deep root, show everything, and you can't lift your head. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful poem. Once again, when we heard your poem, it really touches our heart. Thank you very much, Anxhela, for
Yeah,
your beautiful
thank you.
poem. Actually, now I am asking you some different type of questions. Uh,
Mhm,
I think you are a professional person in your professional career, right?
mhm.
So, after when you write in the time of your career build up or your profession or your job, your works, when you write, when you come back to home, then you write, or in your work desk you are write, when you write.
I can't say exactly when I sit and write because they that come when I'm in the work. My student inspiration me. When I at home, my family inspiration me. So it's not an exactly place or time when I sit to write. So I can sit and write when I am in the bus. And I send my poems to someone. Oh, I want to save. I send a message to my new poem to someone. Only I write. And when I'm in the bus, in the plane, when I travel, so it's not one time. Inspiration come, and I think I have every time with me a pen and a paper, and I write everywhere.
Fine. Do you think that you cannot write, someone insists you from the deepest place of heart, and then you can start to write?
Oh, sometimes, but it's hard when someone can tell me, "Can you write now something?" It's more prescient to me, and but I write, but it's not so good. I think more inspiration come when you don't expect.
Thank you very much. Can you tell me what power is there within the poet's pen?
Can you repeat?
I'm telling again, what power is there within the poet's pen? Pen.
Mm,
Is
uh,
there any power to writing? Poet's pen.
yeah,
Pen.
the pen is mightier than the sword. The idea that the writer words or the power of expression, so writing can have a more significant impact than physical force or influence. So the pen has so much power. This concept suggests that words conveyed through a pen or any form of writing have the ability to shape opinions, influence mind, and bring about lasting change. With the pen, can we have the power to influence and communication, documentation of the history, education, cultural expression. legal and political impact sometimes. So I think in summary, the power of the pen lies in its ability to shape ideas, influence behavior, and leave a lasting impact on individuals and societies. Writers, through their words, have the potential to contribute significantly and cultural, social, and intellectual words with a pen. I think.
Thank you very much, Anxhela, for your beautiful answer. The interview show is going on today. Our episode title is the Star Poets Talk Show Part 2, and our honorable guest, Anxhela Ziso, she joined from Sweden. Thank you very much who are watching this show and who will see after the program in recorded version. Thank you very much. Anxhela, now I am asking you, you please read two poems.
I read now one in Albanian language. Qili pikon, koha klithi, nga ngërmazi vuajtjes, vrerë nxjerr, pikëlloj më pas breshëron, vërshon hemorragji e plagës, qielli nga lart sulet, lot derdh pafund. Toka përthith gjithçka, vret me heshtjet e saj. O që ngrat s'ka ngre për njeriun. Jo për kafshën, ajo më njeri se njeriu. Me buzëqeshje histerie flet. Pikëllimi është qëndisur, bimi shëngrënse. Ka ngullur rënjë të thella për typ gjithçka, e ti nuk ngret do të krye. I can read the one in English. I feel in love with her. Me, the one who never drank coffee. I feel in love with those coffee. Now, without looking at the clock, it is morning, it is night. I have it clear like the sun that rises every morning, like the moon that rises every evening. I leave everything to enjoy my coffee. I don't like sugar particles, that the lips are sweetened directly. With the first touch that sends your urinary, and it wakes you up with the scent. He feels into the universe in a galaxy where below me all the black holes invisible from the first touch. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful poem once again. We have heard from your own voice. Thank you very much, Anxhela. Can you tell us only the poetry? The poetry is the power, and it always, all times, it given to the people the dream. Poetry makes a illusion and makes and throw some dream to the nation, to the society, to the people who read poems. Do you believe that the poetry can change the society?
Yeah, so I thought before the pen, the poetry have the power to expression and have impact to the psychical force and violence to the through the word. The poetry have influence in the mind, in the society, in the politic, everywhere.
Thank you. Is there something regarding writing that you would like to achieve that you have not yet achieved?
I didn't understand. Sorry.
Is there something in your writing, regarding writing, in your writing that you would like to achieve? I am telling you like this that you are writing to achieve something. Did you achieve?
I don't understand exactly the question.
Yes, yes, I am telling you again that
Hmm?
uh, what purpose you are writing? What is
Aha,
your
I write, yeah, sorry. I write more poetry. I think this is more who in my word come more easy when I write the poetry, and the rhythm. Poetry often has a definition, rhythm and meter, which contribute to musical sometimes, and have patterns of sound, metaphor, symbolisms. So. Uh, when the reader is reading the poetry, they come in a different way. When you read the poetry, you can read today, and you can understand in a different way. And when you can read tomorrow, it come in the different the emotion and abstract idea, metaphors and symbols help to create meanings and deeper understanding. I hope
thank you.
I answered the
Yes,
question.
I understand your feelings and you have given a beautiful answer from my question. Thank you very much. I'm reading some viewers' comments. Madhumita Dasgupta, she has written, congratulations from Nepal. Honorable Poetess Tilkumari Sharma is watching this show. And Tilkumari Sharma has written, congrats. Poet from India, Deepak Bandyopadhyay, is watching this show. My elder sister Namita Rai Choudhury, she is watching from United States of America. Thank you Namita Di for watching this show. Poet Farid Bhuiya from Bangladesh, he is also watching this show. He has written congratulations. And poet Deepak Bandyopadhyay has written best wishes. Thank you Deepak for your beautiful comments. Here we are started our new journey. The title of our show is The Star Poets Talk Show Session 2. And today our guest is Anxhela Ziso from Sweden. Anxhela, did you publish your poetry book?
Yeah, my first poetry book came 2018, and then now I'm planning to publish another one with a poetry
What was
book,
the name? What was the name of that book?
The Rhythm of Music.
Uh, is there this book now? Can you show us your book?
Sorry, I was in the work. I'm in the work in
Okay, no
my
problem.
class,
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't have with me. But another time I will show.
Our pop admin Antonio Maet is watching this show. Pop is the largest cultural and the literature organization in world. It's created from United States of America and the founder president of Honorable Poetess Aniti Tarpley. Thank you, Antonio Maet, for watching and join this show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now I am asking you another question. Anxhela, for your poetry, what is your future plan?
So I thought before my plan is to come with another book so soon as possible. And I think in 2 months I come with my second book, and I will translate in English and in Swedish. This is
Which language
my plan for this year.
you write? Which language you like to write? Swedish or English, or both?
In Swedish is more easy for me, and in Albanian, my mother language.
Albanian.
Yeah, Albanian and Swedish.
Right this moment, have you any poetry in Albanian language? Can you
Yes,
read?
Yeah, I have one in Albanian and I translate in Swedish. I can write in Albanian and in Swedish. In
Can you read,
Albanian,
please?
yeah.
Please.
Ditët po shkojnë, dielli perëndoi dhe një ditë shkoi, dhe ne drejt rrugës së perëndimit po vem. Ditët po shkojnë bashkë me to dhe netët, e ne avash do shuhemi, në dash nga koha, në dash nga dora e njeriut, në dash nga vetë ne, por kur sytë të na perëndojnë dhe ditët mos t'i numërojmë, mos të bëjmë qerësira të mbizotërojmë, por të lëm pas perëndimin, lindjen e diellit e ditët të vazhdojnë përsëri. And now I reading in Swedish. Dagar na går. Solen gick ner och en dag gick det. Och vi är på väg till väst. Dagen går tillsammans med dem och nätet. Och långsamt kommer vi att släcka från tiden eller mänsklig hand. Eller i själva fallet, men när våra ögon går väst ut och räkna inte de dagar. Låt inte mörkret överbalansas, men vi kan lämna ut efter soluppgången, dagen att gå igen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anxhela Jishu, for your good poem. I am telling that your Albanian language and also Swedish language both are very much interesting and very sweet language. Can you tell us the Spanish language and the Swedish language? Is there any similarity?
No, it's more with Germany, with Denmark language, but not with Spain. I have some words, but
I'm telling you one sentence. Can you translate it in Swedish and Albanian? I'm telling in English. You can tell it in. I'm telling in English language, but you can translate in Albanian and also in Swedish.
Yeah.
I love to see sky.
I love sea sky.
Yes, I love to see sky.
Yeah.
What is
Dashuroj të shikoj qiellin.
Is this Swedish?
No, was in Albanian. And in Swedish, jag lovar att se himlen.
Very nice language. Because when I invite in my poetry show from Peru, all the Peruvian poet and poetess recite their poem in Spanish language. And today I'm watching and thinking deeply that the Spanish language and the Swedish language, I am not sure because I don't know much about the language.
Some words it's the same because I can speak an Italian language, and some words it's the same. Some words.
From Kolkata, India, poetess Mukherjee Babli is watching this show. She has written, "Oh great, I feel very good. Thank you, Mukherjee Babli, for watching this show and joined with us." Also, my friend Deepak Bandopadhyay is watching this show continuously. He has written another comments. Very nice. Thank you, Deepak, for your beautiful comments. We are taking an interview with Anxhela Jishu from Sweden. Anxhela, can you tell us, you are a poetess, but in the sector of poetess, are you writing in different things like article, story, children writers?
Yeah, I write articles in we in Sweden here to save the mother language, Albanian language here. We write a newspaper, and I write article. I have children to write and study articles because I'm study in the university. So I write articles, not only poetry.
Thank you. Have you ever written any story?
Uh, in my university, but not to publish them.
Okay. Can you tell us one thing that what is your dream in your poetry? What type of dream you are explain to the readers by your poetry?
My dreams is my poems can be translated in every language possible, so every people can read and understand a little bit my world.
It means that you believe your poetry should be translated in every language and spread throughout the world, that the much people and the worldwide readers will read your poetry, right?
Yeah, I will try.
Yes, thank you very much. This program is also watching poetess Farjana Firdaus from Bangladesh. Thank you, Farjana, for joining this show and watch with us. Thank you very much. We are taking an interview with the persuasive poetess Anxhela Jishu from Sweden. Anxhela,
Yeah,
you have to join many times in our international poetry carnival program in Uddan Little magazine. I
yeah.
think you have joined 4 or 5 times before previous years. So, when the others people are recite their poem in different language,
Yeah.
so that language, what you think when they recite their language? Can you think that this language is good or this language is like that, or you think that all the poetry language are one? What do you think?
But each poet has a unique voice reflecting in their individual perspective and style. And the tone of poem you doesn't understand, but the tone of poem, whether it's joyful, melancholic, contemplative, or expressing passion contribute to the emotional resonance of the work. So interpretation poetry often allow for multiple interpretation. So I think it was good and bring uh, the bridge is poetry is the bridge of the culture of the our country.
Thank you. Do you believe that the poetry unites the people? Do you believe it?
Yeah,
Poetry unites.
poetry is a social and cultural. Poets may use their work to comment on social, cultural, can explore, critique, and around the world. So I think the poetry is one of them.
Good. Do you think a poetry or other things like story, novel, all times they are give some message to through the world? Is the poetry uh,
Yeah, poetry in the different. Way reach the exploration of language and human experience, and is the voice to create, work, and inspire. So, can you repeat one more time the question?
I think I'm asking you, I am telling you again, uh,
Yeah.
their poetry always given some message to the people, to the society, to the state, to the universe. In every poetry, there is some message.
Yeah. The poetry is a form literary to give us a message, to communicate with somebody, not directly, but we can communicate with the poetry and be more uh, social and cultural.
I see. Do you think a poet or a novelist or a story writer it's a need more study?
I think not more and more study, but we need more support from our country and to
What
do
type of
more.
support you want?
For example, have work outside. We can, for example, I can come in Bangladesh. You can come here. You can see how we work. For example, when we have a poetry festival, so we can support each other and have more experience.
Okay, fine. Our friend poet Kobir Hussain from Bangladesh is watching this show, and poetess Farjana Firdaus has written one things. Jishu, I am Farjana from Bangladesh. Best wishes to you. Thank you, Farjana, for your beautiful comments. Jishu, I am asking you these things that you are telling the state can make the festival, others like things, something like that. But in the literature organization in the different part of the world, every year they arrange a poetry festival, a literature festival, novel festival, story festival. So, do you think that this is sufficient or need more?
I think we need more because the pen or any form of writing have much power to influence the people and change and doesn't have so much war.
I see. Thank you very much, Angela Jishu. I am asking you another question. We are already has to reach at the last stage of this interview show because our another guest could not join due to their electricity and network problem. So we are sorry the viewers that we could not show the another participant voice. And today I am announcing one thing that 23 countries and 42 groups has been shared this interview show, and around the world there are so many viewers are watching this show. Thank you. All respect and love to the viewers who are watching this show.
But I can read another poem. I write this before. Is in Albanian language, but
You read,
we
please.
have time, I think.
Yes, yes, we have time. We have time.
Dielli do të lindi përsëri. Zoti na krijoi, por nuk na premtoi. Dhe as nuk na tregoi që s'ka ditë pa dhimbje, që s'ka ditë pa shi, që s'ka ditë pa trishtim. Por Zoti na mësoi gjatë rrugtimit të jetës që në ditët ku mbi zotëron dhimbja, të bëhemi të fortë. Na dhuroi forcën dhe për ngushëllim lotët dhe për diellin të na ngrohë pas një dite me shi. Në ditët ku mbi zotëron trishtimi, na fali buzëqeshje. Na dhuroi të qeshura pafund. Zoti na krijoi, por nuk na premtoi. Prandaj mos u trishto, pas një dite të zymt me shi, dielli do të lindi përsëri. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Angela Jishu, for your beautiful poem once again. From Bangladesh, Farjana Firdaus has written, "What we cannot say with words, we can say with poetry. Do you agree with me, Jishu?" It's a question from the viewers. What we cannot say with words, we can say with poetry.
The poetry is one genre and perspective who is the voice inside to the writer. So we can don't say the word, but we can write. Is one protest we do it with the words.
Do you think that poetry is only some making word or something others?
The
Set
poetry is
up some
the
words. Set up some words, then it would be make a poetry, or poetry is like other something. What do you think?
other something is unique voice inside of the writer that makes authentic explained with a different style, and it's right the painter they paint with color, but we paint with the words.
Oh, that's a nice answer. The painter is paint that color, but we paint the word. Thank you very much for your beautiful answer. The editor of Chalchitro and the poetess Antara Rai is watching this show. She has written Abhinandan. Thank you, Antara, for joining with us. We have reached the last stage, and I ask you again, Anxhela Jishu, would you like please read another last one poem? Then I will ask you the last question.
Yeah, I have only in Albania now.
Okay, no problem.
Lulen gjurvjalls, si gjithmonë fytyrën më mbulon me lulen gjurvjalls. Kështu mashtroj veten dhe të tjerët. Nuk dua ta pranoj që ato lule, në fakt, janë tjerë si mjeshtra, që në shpirt veç lot po sjell. Janë të bukura si trëndafilat, por të shpojnë e gjakta bëjnë mishin. Në gjembat e tyre që fshihen pas gjetheve, si dhe ti shpirt, më shpon me duart e tua dhe fytyrën më mbulon me lulen gjurvjalls. Ja.
Thank you. Now I am asking you the last question of this session. What type of advice would you give someone who is just starting out in writing?
This is a good question. Um, it's uh, it's not easy, but the person who have to start have to read so much, because when you read you can explore different style, genres and perspective, and you have much vocabulary to explain yourself, and you have to write regularly, like any skill. Writing improvise with your practice every day and constantly you have to write, edit. Your first draft is just the beginning, so don't think, oh, it's not good, because when we write, and me sometimes, oh, this is not so good, but when someone read this and find themselves, so can be good. So find your voice, because the voice as a writer is unique. So which kind of style you like, so try everything generous, and feedback, share your work with someone to be more constructive feedback, and read more about writing, and be patient, and join writer communities. They help to with workshop, online community, network with fellow writers, so you can find support. This is my suggestion.
Thank you very much, Anxhela Jishu, for your beautiful answer once again. Uddan Little Magazine platform, online television. Uddan is the only one platform in world that there are so many poet and poetess are involved in our different program, and they will speak their own native language. Someone speak English, someone speaks in Arabic, and someone speak in Swedish, Albanian, Spanish, Bulgarian, like Russian, like other things. But this is has to be created a new mythoscria. We think so. The different language, we sometimes we don't understand the different language, but we have to understand the rhythm of the language.
Yeah.
So you told us before the poetry unites people, and the Uddan Little Magazine has declared a slogan before 3 years ago: the sky of poetry is one. Different part of the people, different part of the world, and the different part of the poet and poetess are live in this world, but they are speaking different language, but their thinking thought are same, that is the humanism, love mankind and the nature. So
Yeah.
we are recording this interview show for the future generations, because who will come to 10 to 20 or 30 years later, they will search YouTube, they will watching, they will watch the Facebook, they will others
Maybe
apps, and
find the inspiration to write.
find out this interview, and we believe that they will get some materials from these things, because they will their thinking thought will be different, but they will understand that before they are senior person, how to write, how to think. This is the why, this is why we have to start this interview show. Thank you, Angela Jishu, for
Thank you, dear friend, and
we are really grateful to you. From Turkey, Turkan Ergor has to join, and she is also watching this show. She has written, "Congratulations." And my friend Deepak Bandyopadhyay has written, "Anxhela, great, best wishes and love for her." Farzana Firdaus from Bangladesh, she has written, "I may not have understood the poetry written in your language, but I have enjoyed your conversation about poetry. Thank you again."
thank you so
Thank
much
you.
to
Thank you so
everyone
much.
who watching us.
Stay with poetry and write poetry, and we are waiting for the world people for your second poetry book. Congratulations for your second poetry book, who is
Yeah, thank
upcoming.
you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you
bye. See you
all.
again in the
Bye.
next. Thank you.
Bye.